I love it when my mic resets to not working. The input resets to default, which does nothing. That's my favorite. Also, let's get Willow in here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. So, hello everybody. Hello Austin. Hello Toasty. I am live. That's true. Hello Ben. Hello Mary. Welcome in. Glad to have you. So yeah, if I remember correctly, we just need to go to Zone of Contamination to look for a hammer. Why does all the audio sound so muffled? Well, who knows? Hello Rift Pilgrim, welcome in. Good to see you. How are you guys today? You know what? Maybe I'll go the long way out of the region, because maybe that trailer would have a heavy hammer. Actually not. I don't remember. I haven't been that way in a long time. You see, I tried that rift, but it doesn't have any legs. I thought it did, but after waiting for about like a week, I realized that maybe it doesn't have any legs. Oh yeah, did I ever search the shed? Maybe I should check these other buildings real quick. I am not worthy, no. I don't have Mjolnir, I don't. I'm not that cool. Ruined dog food, oh boy. Ooh, hell yeah, Cullen. How are you enjoying it? Okie dokie. We're out in water. We're good. We good, we good.
I think I can use this.
Oh, yes please. It's kind of easy, it's interesting. Gonna repair the radio towers other than just staying alive. I have something to, actually have something to do for once. Yeah, the far territories and the tails gives you a really fun little goal to do for sure.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Let's see, I'm already good on headgears. Maybe Austin. I try to not DM too much with viewers just to remain professional, but I can check after stream and see if I saw it.
This'll come in handy.
Alright, this is Interloper. That being said, I might actually... I did some work to see if I could set up streaming and recording at the same time, and I actually think I got it figured out, so... I might later in the stream swap over to Misery to start a challenge. If I so feel like it. I don't know why I just opened this, I'm not doing anything with it right now. I could just repair it up first though real quick. What's the plan? I'm trying real hard to make nails so I can build my cabin, but I forgot my heavy hammer back at Timberwolf Mountain, and I really thought I'd find one on the way over here, but super duper haven't. Which is annoying. They got a corn museum? Yo, hold up. Hold up, they got a corn museum out there? I thought I'd seen corn, but I guess I haven't. Hello, Moss. Welcome in. Let's see. Yeah, same, Joshua. Well, guys, I can't talk. I'm gonna repair this one up to like up until the battery and leave the battery out, because I mean, in most long-term saves, I'll do the tails eventually. It's not why I'm out here right now, but might as well get it set up. Hello. Okie dokie. Did I do a scan over here? Okay. Yeah, let's get this repaired. Yeah, honestly, I got a nat one for sure on the hammer luck. I guarantee you that. Oh, Sundered Pass is so beautiful. Freaking love that thing.
I can't feel my hands.
Alright, we'll pop in the building and sleep to warm up for a second here. Also, I would like this. Slay. Alright. It's midday. Let's see if we can... Yeah, I'll just eat these, I guess. Save the peaches to cook with, and then I'll save the dog food until I have level 5. Hello, Mockingjay. Welcome in. Right, Riff, who needs to use a forge when I've just got the hands of a chimpanzee? Just bend that metal with my own hands, fit it onto the piping. You know what, I bet it will, Placebo. I bet you anything. I bet my whole life on it that there's gonna be like a specific little path that goes straight to Ohio in Black Frost. 100%. There's no way they're not gonna do that. It's such an opportunity. I don't know why I grabbed like all of this crap. My lord, you need a repair, don't you? I only sort of know where I'm going. That's all you need, right? Just sort of a little bit of an idea, maybe. It's never a bad idea to start wandering into a fog, right? What could possibly go wrong? The answer is nothing. Nothing can go wrong. And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, everything went wrong! What's that from? Crap, I know it's... Is that from the same show that's like... Rebecca, let the police go all of Brooklyn. Marry me, Rebecca. No. Why? 'Cause I'm in love with Never. Who is this man? He is you. Marry me, Rebecca. No. Get what it's from. Oh, I mean, I would never recommend the story mode. If you like The Long Dark, then you'll probably enjoy the story mode, but like, I personally have never felt an overwhelming desire to go play the story mode again. Right? Like, it's a fun playthrough the first time, for the most part. I've got my problems with it.
Felt so cold.
But yeah, the better way to experience the game is 100% survival mode. What's going on right now is I'm making my way out of Forsaken Airfield, the long ways around, so I can loot some of the other buildings. And I definitely know exactly where I am and where I'm going. I'm not lost at all. Hey, it's negative 33, excuse me. Get it right? Come on now. I get the impression that I'm going not the right way, but, this road will probably go up to the, fun cabin. Does the road end? Never mind, am I dumb? No, the road doesn't end. Here we go. This either goes to where I want to go, or it goes up to the cabin, and either way, you know what, I'm chill.
So,
Oh, the silly voices? You've never seen that clip? It's like a clip with this little cartoon character as two puppets, and one keeps asking the puppet named Rebecca to marry him, and she keeps going, no, I'm in love with someone else, and he goes, who is it? And she goes, you, and he's like, marry me again, and she goes, I can't. And it's like, basically this kid playing with puppets being all adorable and dramatic. I don't know what the cartoon's called, but I've seen clips of it. No, yeah, I agree, Cullen. It's the cabins are a little bit too remote, and also the glimmer fog makes it impossible to live there, but they're still really beautiful. Ugh. Big yawn. Well, I mean, who really knows where I am at this point, right? I'm on a road. That's all you need to know. I'm like 80% sure this is not the right way. Yeah, insomnia is pretty useless. It either does nothing or it wakes you up every 30 minutes. I saw someone's theory where they said that insomnia only really does something when it's actively an aurora or glimmer fog happening. And I've been meaning to test that out, but actually I'm not sure. Hello, dear. Man, I am so used to losing condition to warmth like at double the speed. My. Toasty Bits is playing The Long Dark. Oh boy. Maybe I'll run into him. I have not, Placebo. I have not. Your people need you? Ugh. It's okay, Toasty. Go be with your people. Playing RimWorld? Love torturing yourself? Mockingjay's a masochist confirmed? Question mark? Interesting, interesting. for the reed trip. What's a reed trip, Stromer? What's a reed trip? Maybe you meant road trip, but you said reed trip. So now I'm gonna make fun of you for it. Everybody point and laugh. I don't know what any of that means, Mockingjay, but that sounds fun. Alright, I should probably warm up at some point here soon. I'm gonna... there's no way I'm not on the road to the cabin. I'm like 80. Bleh. Yeah, I'm 80. I'm like 90% sure. But you know, let's just take a minute here to start a fire and chill out for a second. How about it? Okay, match. Yeah, we got plenty. And we'll go, yeah. That works. You were 5 seconds behind? How dare you?
Come on, little
Unforgivable behavior. Road trip, yeah, it's okay, Stromer. I forgive you.
I'm gonna need to eat soon.
Everyone makes mistakes, except for me, of course. I'm perfect. Everyone knows that, but... I'm kidding. Oh my gosh. Stromer, I'll mock your typos all I want. Hey, listen, I basically have a dyslexic panic attack on stream like once a week, so to make up for that, I make fun of typos. It's called compensation. How often do I travel overweight? I mean, pretty often, especially when I'm doing loot runs. I've gotten pretty good at, I mean, I have a whole series about it, but I've gotten pretty good at not doing that, but it always happens. There's only been one instance of cannibalism, only one. That's not too bad, right? Cannibalism isn't bad if it happens once, guys. Like, what a footprint. Fascinating. We've all been cannibals once. Like, let's be honest here, guys. Who hasn't eaten a person one time? That's poor luck right there now, isn't it?
I just want to die. That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
Oh, I should have just eaten the dog food, too. Well, too late now. Hello, Isaac. Welcome in. I didn't add anything to that fire, did I? No, I added coal. We're fine. First bite free with cannibalism. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I've used the travois. Who hasn't used the travois? Is this the right way? I think it is. No. No, because the cabin's up there. You know what? We'll figure it out. We'll see. I mean, the fire is going. Why not just sleep another hour, right? Love that for you, Mockingjay. Love that for you. I support queer survival. Oh, wonderful. So a hustler incapable of violence. That's pretty funny. That's so funny, Mockingjay. You sometimes get stuff like that in Oxygen Not Included, where it'll be like, their buff is they get like +4 cooking, and then their debuff is they can't do cooking tasks. And it's like, well, so what are you here for then, buddy? So, I'm pretty sure the cabin is like right up here. Or I'm silly. Then again, maybe these are not mutually exclusive things. Yeah, there's the cabin right there. Does this path just split a lot later than I thought it did? No. No, I'm right. This is okay. I've got the food poisoning, so I'll just go to this cabin, see what's at it, and then I'll sleep until my poisoning's gone, and then we'll make our way out of the region.
Did I say
Hello, Salmon. Welcome in.
gold? 'Cause it
What
really
on
is.
earth? Oh, Yalu Akuve. I'm very confused. Cougar Claw knife is good. It's not like a need. It's more of a just like a nice thing to have, but
God,
it's a luxury.
what do you think?
Luxury, not necessity. That's how I would describe the Cougar Claw knife. Although I guess on Interloper it's extra good because you don't get regular knives. Let's see here.
I'll take it.
We had a person who is both misogynist and misandrist. Wait, there's misogynist and misandrist traits in Rimworld? What the hell? Wait, what do those do? Does it just make him not like talking to men or women? Like, what? That's so weird. You wanna make some tea? For me? Oh, you shouldn't have. Thank you.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Well. Let's see. Let's rip these up. Oh, I'm actually losing condition. I forgot about that part of food poisoning. Oops-a-daisy.
Ah,
Oh, I should have just finished this. Yikes.
ah, this is the worst.
Okay, Astrid. Okay. Being a bit of a drama queen, girly. It's just death. Okay? Everybody wants to die. We all know this. Okay, cool. Boop, boop-a-doop, boop. Eat this.
My stomach.
Joke's on you, I already had that.
Oh God, it hurts.
Haha, loser. Can't have it more than one time. You stinky bitch. It is just death. You never died before? Pfft, come on now. That's rookie stuff right there. Watch me just die right here. That'd be hilarious. Yay! I'm alive. Yikes. You know what? We'll just make sure I don't risk it. How about that? Maybe that's a good idea. Alright. I'll probably rest here for a day just because, you know, I'm about to die, so I got plenty of food. I did just finish writing the script for the final episode of Tales of Misery, so that's fun. Oh, my boots need to repair. I need a lot of repairs, actually. Ichiwawa. 69. Funny number. Man, I keep forgetting I have no good underlayers right now. Dear Hinterland, mod support now so I can mod in different clothing. Please? Oh, Glimmer Fog again. Lovely. Alright, well, we need more water. Everything sounds so muffled during Glimmer Fog. It's weird. I don't know if that's intentional or not. Oh, I don't need Tinder, that's right. Ooh, that sounds very good, Placebo. Is this real Chinese food or is it American Chinese food? That's the real question.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Oh, well, let's just use this cooking pot then, how's about it? Thought I had one, but apparently not. Also, why the heck am I carrying these? I have... Yeah, I don't have anything on me.
God, I'm starving.
It's the good kind? Oof, yikes. Well, we're gonna have to disagree on that front there. Oh, music's so good. I wonder, is there anything on this little ledge here? No, there should be, though. That'd be a cute little loot spot. So Stromer. Huh? I look over and I saw sexy Resident Evil costumes and I was really confused. Yeah, Mary wear flip-flops in the snow. Hello, Jay. Welcome in. I mean, yeah, if you like grease and sugar, which everyone does, then most American versions are better tasting. But that doesn't mean... I don't know. I've gotten to the point where I'm old enough that I usually appreciate food with real ingredients over food that has stronger, sweeter flavors. Now, not to say that there's anything wrong with enjoying American Chinese, or like Americanized versions of things, that's true, but I am personally of the opinion that I prefer the original version. I had like a real pizza for the first time like a couple years ago, and man, oh man, I just could not go back to eating like chain pizzas anymore. I still do sometimes, but they make me feel so gross. Let's see, I got an hour. All right. Let's see, can I sharpen? Do I have a... Yeah, okay, so... I guess we can sharpen... Traditional fettuccine Alfredo is better than the American version. Never had it. But now I'm very curious. Okay, actually, let me rephrase. I said I had real pizza. That might be misleading. It was still American pizza, but it was like the first like thin crust like not loaded with cheese and like extra grease. Like I had like a California Pizza Kitchen Hawaiian pizza, and when I got it, I was like, man, this looks so deflated. And then I ate it. I was like, oh my gosh, is this real pizza? Oh no, don't get me wrong. I also occasionally do crave the Americanized versions of things, right? Like who doesn't? They're tasty. That's kind of the whole thing. But I do, if I can choose, I will more often than not choose the original versions. Oh my goodness. Mercedes, thank you so much for the $20. Holy crap, thank you. Whoa. That's what I'm saying. Whoa. Do high heels revert a boost to climbing? They should. Oh, there's a 5-second live stream from before this that I need to delete because apparently if I press spacebar while streaming, it ends the stream if I'm still clicked on OBS, which I didn't realize I was still clicked on OBS, so I pressed spacebar, and then it ended the stream. So, yeah, I'll fix that later. Dude, pineapple on pizza is delicious, and anybody that says wrong otherwise is wrong, so... But anyways. Yeah, I guess it's just a shortcut for ending stream on OBS or something. I don't know. It was weird. I could have just taken this. I'm silly. Silly, goofy, all the above. Other descriptors. Can I? That's a fire poker. Yeah, I'll still take it. That's cute. How heavy is it? 2 kilograms? An entire radio was 0.1 kilograms, and this is 2 kilograms, is what you're telling me. Well, I might end up dropping it, but I guess I'll carry it for now. But yeesh, that's obnoxious. Should I make some Bannocs? Yeah, why not? Spaghetti pizza crust, what? Huh? I'm sorry, what did I miss? That's, that sounds upsetting, to say the very least. Right, Mary? Oh my gosh. I'm telling ya, I would love a melee weapon in the DLC.
I've never been so hungry in my life.
Like, I really want, like, just a basic, like, improvised spear. Its goal isn't to hunt, it's just for self-defense. So, like, if a wolf charges you, like, it's not big enough to do anything to a bear. It's not a bear spear. But I want it so, like, if a wolf charges you and you have this spear, you can, like, and that needs to be, like, skill-based, right? Like, you need to know how to, like, angle it properly. And then if you get it, like, on the right spot on a wolf, you can use it to, like, push the wolf away from you. Maybe the wolf will, like, stop and just, like, howl at you. And, like, maybe there's a chance you'll actually, like, get the wolf to, like, bleed out or something. But, like, I would love a thing like a mechanic similar to the bear spear. You gotta make sure you aim it properly and like, it's a good way to deter things without actually being used as a weapon. Because I think we are severely lacking in items in this game that are great defensively but bad offensively. We have stuff that's great offensively and defensively, but I would love something that's just perfect defensively. Like, I guess you could argue that the flare gun is for that, but that's such a limited use item. I'd rather have something that's, like, got more, like, it's easier to use and can be made for the long term as well. Nope. Nope. Oh my gosh, every button is wrong. All the wrong buttons. No, every button is wrong. I can't press it. There we go. Oh my gosh, I went to a hot pot place for the first time last year. Holy moly, it was good. You see, Mockingjay, I've had pad see ew one time. I can't even remember what it was. I'm sure I liked it. That being said, I mean, curry? Like, how are you gonna say no to curry? Come on now. Come on. Right? Like, it's curry. How are you gonna say no to some curry? Yeah, I've only been to a hot pot place one time, and man, I would love to go back. Actually, that's a lie. I went 2 times. Different place. Forgot about that. I forgot there was a second time that I went to a hot pot place. But that was also a year ago, so... In my, nearly 21 years of life... Forgot that I'm 20, oh my gosh. Crisis incoming. In my nearly 20 years of life, I went to a hot pot place twice, and they were within, like, 6 months of each other. You left with a bloody on your knee? What is a bloody? I am perplexed. I am confused. Oh, it's just a bloody knee. Okay, well, what happened? How did you get a bloody knee? That is quite intriguing. I love it when I get notifications, but then it doesn't let me use my face scan, so I have to log into my phone fully to read them. My life is so difficult. Ugh, Toasty streaming at the same time as me. Ugh, we're competing, guys. Competing for viewers. Everyone to go to Toasty stream telling me stinky. No, I'm kidding, don't do that. Please don't do that. I'm joking. Anything I can do? Not really. I mean, I could keep moving. I'd say fall is my favorite season. Alright, sorry guys. 1 second. Alrighty. Hello, Buckford. I've never played Risk of Rain, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Tox. That sucks, though, yeah. My favorite fall-themed game? I don't know if I know any fall-themed games. Oh, no, there's one that I just can't remember the name of. What was that called? Oh, I feel like... I was about to say Firewatch, but that's, like, literally a summer Firewatch game. Like, Firewatch is about the summer. Something about Firewatch just feels like fall to me. Maybe it's the lighting. I'm trying to think. I know that I've played a game that was mostly about fall. Don't know why, I just can't remember it right now. Yeah, I feel like everyone just automatically goes to summer and or winter. Maybe spring. You know, I'm thinking about it, I feel like fall is the most neglected season as far as, like, theming for games go. Have your tea? Hell yeah. Well, Firewatch is because the guy's going out for a summer to do, because that's when what people do during the summer is they go to the fire lookout towers to be a fire lookout person for the summer. It's usually it's a thing that people do. I mean, I guess I could be wrong because there are obviously still people there not in the summer, but yeah, man, let's see. Hello, Francois, welcome. Yeah, I know, Moss. I'm being a little bit risky right now. Little risque. It's true.
Cold is making my head feel thick.
Yeah, actually, Tox, that's one game that I was thinking of that was definitely Fall, but I actually haven't finished A Night in the Woods. I've played it, but I've not finished it. And that game is Fall, but I didn't want to say that I've played it because I never finished it.
Too cold. Think. Perfect.
Do I have tea? Maybe I'll go for like 1 hour. I don't know. I just don't have anything else to really do. I am at Forsaken, yes. Okay. And keep going. Oh, lordy. That would have been bad. Yeah, Tox, I'm gonna be honest, that just sounds like a bad hot pot place. Like, I don't know. Every place that I've been to, there's ample room for legs underneath. The food's good, and usually I've never been to one that has TVs playing stuff, so I don't know. It just to me sounds like you went to a bad hot pot place. Especially with the biggest thing that makes me think that is the fact that there wasn't leg room for you under the tables. That's just basic accommodation for like human beings to be there. I don't know. Where on earth is this cabin? Oh, there's a rope climb there. I super duper don't want to waste my time with that. Is there a cave here? This looks like a cave. What is this? It's a cave. A very dark cave. Well, I mean, it is almost nighttime, so I guess we could just sleep in here. Let's hunker ourselves down. Can keep sharpening until it's closer to full sleepy times. Actually, here's something I will say about hot pot places. The times that I went, it was very good. I liked it a lot. That being said, I do think that the food is a little overhyped. It's good, don't get me wrong, I loved it. But like, I feel like the thing that's the most fun about hot pot places is just the experience of like just cooking all the food right in front of you in the hot pot. That was really fun. But I don't know, I wouldn't say that like if I was gonna go to a place because I wanted really good like meat, I would not go to a hot pot place. I don't know. It's weird. Like when I talk about how much I love going to a hot pot place, I'm not talking about how the food was the best thing I've ever had in my life. It's more just like a really fun experience. Do we think a blizzard will roll in and kill me while I'm sleeping? I hope not. That would be sad. Oh, that's fair, Strummer, actually. Well, I went to a Korean bar. One of the two hot pot places I went to was also a Korean barbecue. It was both. Okay. Let's see if I get hit by a blizzard all of a sudden. That would suck. Seems good to me. Start a poll? A poll about what? Huh? What am I polling about? Stay hydrated. I shall, Mockingjay, don't worry. If I die during the night, well, I'm already alive. It would have taken me longer to set up that poll than it would have been to just sleep. I've actually never been up here before. Just kind of flying by ye old seat of my pants. Where does that saying come from? I don't even really know what that means. I mean, I know what it means, but like flying by the seat of your pants. How does that? Like, what does that mean literally? Yeah, we did freeze real fast.
Wait, I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
How are you guys all doing today? Any fun stories? Give me something. What was that? Can't tell if I was just seeing part of a tree. Not me moving my head up as if I can actually see over the hill by moving my head in real life. I'm so smart, guys. I radiate intelligence. Hell yeah, Moss. I actually start my next semester on Monday. No, not this Monday. A week after this Monday. What the heck, Pierce? That's so weird. It's fascinating though. Decent? Okay, that's fair. That's fair, Jay. That's fair. Hell yeah, Moss. What if Moss and I actually go to the same school? Wouldn't that be crazy? Give me your exact address, date of birth, and social security number, and I can tell you if I go to the same school as you. And yes, I need... Oh, actually, I probably also need your credit card number. Now that I think about it. Totes cray cray, for real. FR, FR. I don't know what you're talking about, Moss. I'm trying to connect with you, man. Wow, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, just be mean to me, whatever. I'm just trying to be nice and connect, and you're bullying me by saying that I'm trying to scam you. I just want your social security number. Like, fine, fine. Don't give me your social security number. Just give me all your credit card information and your bank account number. And you know what? Just because you insulted me, also your routing number as well. Whoa, big YouTuber. Hold the phone. I don't know if we can call me a big YouTuber. Oh man, I was nowhere close to the road. I don't know, I'll let you guys decide. Have I graduated from small YouTuber yet? I don't think I would say that, but I'll let you guys make the decision. This is a little bit of scary goating here, but we got it. Oh, here comes the headache. Do. Okay. I also don't have Twitter, so we're all good here. I do have an audience, you're right. Yeah, this is true. Yeah, Mockingjay, like, I feel like that's kind of where I'm at. I feel like 25K, I feel like I can graduate from saying small YouTuber. Is there really not a bridge over this? Well, going around would be kind of a pain in my patookie, though. I guess that is a way up. I don't know when I started saying batookie, but, you know, I enjoy it, so... Batookie. I should start a fire here in a second, though. Can I actually get up this? I might not be able to. Yeah, that's stupid. Come on. Whatever. I'll start a fire for a second here. Doop boop ba doop. Astrid's not dying. What are you talking about?
One little fire.
I agree with Mockingjay as I usually do. You guys are just so in sync. Nappy time. Okay. I think maybe... let's do 2 for now. For 15 local currency. Do I have, like, the stuff to make any tea or anything? I do. Me about to use warming up bonuses in Interloper? Gasp. Oh, I can make peach pie. Oh my gosh, that's loud. Jesus. Hello. Oh, here we go. Actually, why don't I do this as well? Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. Tux, not gonna lie. Is there really no way up here? How sad. Stromer, that's hilarious. Okay, well, I don't think I need to sleep again. I can just do this. Oh, I didn't mean to sleep. I meant to pass time. Whoops-a-daisy. Yep, that was a big mistake. That sucks. Well, that's what I get for moving too fast, I guess. I don't have any other firewood. Well, that's what you think, Titanium. That's what you think.
Come on, little fire.
Moss, I'm actually making, a video. That's actually, I'm gonna finish the script today. Maybe record it today. That's about my opinion on Misery. Because it actually has changed quite a bit. And I have some opinions on what I think could be done with it to make it even better. It has problems, though. I will not deny. It certainly has its issues. Yeah, I might need to lock in here, though, because I'm not being the smartest. Actually, I don't know why I did that right now. Let's do 1 hour. Ball of Moss, you haven't watched the Tales of Misery? Come on. Come on. I thought you cared. Okay, weather died down. Alright, now... let's do this. Wouldn't it be really funny if I walked over the fire and died on accident? It'd be hilarious.
Oh, I've never been so hungry in my life.
Man, oh man. Actually, negative 18's not that bad. Haven't I do I swear? It's okay, I believe you, I believe you. Moss is on fraud watch, yeah. Let's get the security guards on Moss, guys. Everyone start checking all of Moss's credentials. I suspect a scammer, a fraud, a thief, a spy, if you will. Oh, here we go. Right? Maybe? Nope, definitely not. Maybe I can squeegee my way up? Maybe? Mayhaps. For the mayhappenstances. For happles. Yay! I did it. Stromer. That's very funny. That'll do it.
Can you eat trees? Because I'm gonna.
I had a blooming onion one time. I did not like it. I think onions are a great additive to food, but if more than like 20% of the food is onion, I just am not interested. Get this out. Oh, I am picking up sticks. I just was reading the chat and not paying any attention, so it's actually a good point, because I'm out of firewood. I have coal, but I need other things to start a fire, so. So thank you for that, Francois. And here we are. Hopefully there's no wolves, but there might be. You know what I don't like, in many ways, is celery. Now, what I mean by in many ways is not only do I not like the way that celery tastes, I also hate the way that celery is sold. You can't ever buy a thing, like a single thing of celery. Now, there is a chicken noodle soup that I make sometimes that calls for some celery, and it's good in the soup. The problem, though, is that I need like 2 things of celery, and if I want to buy celery, it's always going to be in a packet of like 50 things of celery. So I buy celery. You guys like how much I'm saying celery? It doesn't feel weird now at all. I buy a thing of celery, and I use 2 sticks of it, and the other 48 stay in my fridge and go bad, because I'm not going to make 24 more batches of chicken noodle soup in like the next week before it goes bad. So I oftentimes just don't do the celery at all anymore because I just feel bad wasting that food. Oh, Thomas, thank you. You can freeze the celery. That's actually a good point. I never thought of that. Can you can you really freeze? That's true. Yeah, but then the problem is that I also just don't even make enough of that. Like, I've only made that soup like 3 times. So even if I did freeze the celery, I'd still be, I guess I'd be using it forever, which would be good. I don't know. I also just hate thawing things. I don't know. It's the kind of thing where it doesn't add enough to the soup where I feel like I need to have it, so I'd rather just not use it than, like, freeze it or waste it. But maybe I will try. Maybe next time I do get it, I'll try freezing it and see how that goes. Yep, no heavy hammer here. Big sad. What can I do here? Anything useful? Not really. Favorite pizza is Hawaiian. Because I'm correct. Because I've got good opinions. You can disagree with me, but you're wrong. Honestly, I'm fine with people not liking things. My problem, sneezing. Hey. Yeah, people cannot like things. My problem is when people say pineapple does not belong on pizza. But like, so what if I like pineapple on pizza? You cannot like pineapple on pizza, but they're always. I also have problems with people that say that pineapple does belong on pizza, right? In my opinion, nothing besides sauce, cheese, and crust belongs on pizza. It just might go good with it. Like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, that's like somebody arguing if soft-boiled eggs do or don't belong on ramen. I'm pretty sure the only thing that belongs in ramen is the noodles and the broth. You can add whatever you want if you like it. Now, that being said, there are some things that are just like, how could you? Like putting a ketchup on ice cream. Like, that's a time where I'm going to say that doesn't belong on ice cream. But that's more of just me being repulsed and not, like, if I was going to be logical, I'd be like, well, whatever, if you like it, whatever, I guess. However, I am going to shame you for it. In all seriousness, don't feel ashamed. In all jokingness and my horror, I am going to make fun of you. Yeah, I think I just passed time in here. I don't want to keep moving around. No, Francois. In fact, that's even worse, because I don't even like mustard at all. I don't think it's very good. I think it's gross, and I'm not a big fan. Okie dokie, let's pass some time. Pure celery juice. What the heck? What is celery juice? That's a thing? Who wants celery juice? Like, is this like a juice that you drink, or is it like a juice that you add into like broths and soups and stuff? Because I could sort of maybe get like celery juice as like an additive, but if that's like a thing like orange juice, then what the heck? Who wants that? Not by itself, Strummer, but I've used it in recipes. I mean, I can say that I don't like a lot of foods. I think there's like, I cannot think of a single food that I wouldn't use in some sort of recipe, because almost everything can be good as a part of something. But like, whenever I say I don't like a food, I usually mean on its own. Like, so many people will say like, oh, I just don't like onions in anything. And I'm like, dude, I don't think you realize how much food you eat has onions in it. Like, I think half of the recipes I've ever cooked have onions in them, because they're just such a common additive. Yeah, let's just actually go a couple more hours here. Okay. We'll drink the herbal. Yeah, but like, I'm telling you, Mockingjay, there are so many food recipes that I've made that include an onion. And I just don't even taste the onions. Common ingredient, yeah, that's what I mean. Well, you know, Mockingjay, I'll trust you. I'm not gonna say that I know you better than you do. I am curious though. I wonder if there's a couple things I could make. I mean, obviously I don't know you in real life, so there's no way of testing this theory. But if I didn't know you in real life, I would make something with onions that I feel like you will never tell there's an onion. I'd be curious to know if you could taste the onion. I wouldn't tell you that there's onions in it. You would just have to, I just have to see if you could see it with your third eye. Onion is good. Neapolitan, hello, how are you doing? Good to see you. Actually, I probably should have. I probably should have eaten first. That's fair enough, Moss. That was me when I was a kid. Just autism stuff. Very texture sensitive. Food was very anxiety inducing. I wanted to make sure that everything I ate, I knew that I liked and I knew wouldn't like make me sick. But in my older years, I have done a lot of work to combat that because I feel like there's not a lot of ways where I can control my sensory responses and my like feelings of anxiety, but there are some places where I can spend the energy to actively stop them from like prohibiting me from doing things. And food is one of those things. Whenever I find that I have the mental room to do so, I always try to try a new food. If a food is offered to me and I haven't tried it before, I will always say yes. Oh, maybe not always. 99% of the time. Sometimes I'll be way too, like, I'll just already be too stressed out. And it depends on the food. Some foods I will try before I die, but I don't intend on trying anytime soon. Like cottage cheese. It looks like someone just put cheese in their mouth, chewed it up, and spat it back out. I'm not eating that. It looks disgusting. It looks like puke. Why would anybody eat cottage cheese? It's disgusting. Yikes. Anyways, but like one example of that is I was at a Brazilian steakhouse a couple years ago and they had frog leg. And I was like, well, I've never had frog leg. I'm eating a frog leg. So then I ate the frog leg and man, it was good. Oh my gosh. I think it was mostly the seasoning they had on it. But man, that was a good frog leg. It tasted like fish, but better. Oh, it was good. My lord. Another example is I went to this Mexican place and they had octopus tacos. And I was like, well, I could get a regular taco and be boring, or I could get an octopus taco. And I got octopus tacos and they were freaking delicious. You tried to eat batteries as a kid. Wow, that's really special. You see, I don't like things that are mixed if they're not supposed to be mixed. So, for example, my dad's Thanksgiving plate makes me want to throw him out of the house. He will put like all of his different meats, his potatoes, his salads, his whatever, like with stuffing and stuff on a plate, and then he'll just drown the whole thing in gravy. Like if you want gravy on your meat and your potatoes, fine. But then it starts touching your salad and I want to punch you in the face. The gravy should not touch the salad. Unacceptable behavior. If your gravy's touching the salad, you're not allowed to eat in front of me. I hate that. Like, no. If I put a dressing on my salad, it should not touch my meat. Absolutely not. It's for the salad, it's not for the meat. I've had clams, they are not for me. Or not clams, oysters. Too mushy. I also gotta say, there are some foods that I just won't eat because of the name. And I've had them before, and I like them. But I'm not gonna eat them. Or ever say that I want them, because when you ask me if I want the thing, the name immediately makes me be like, no, I don't want that. Did you hear what you just said? And the number one food for me like that is eggnog. Yeah, I've had eggnog. It's good. Don't care. When you say you want eggnog, I'm gonna say no. What the heck? Ew, that sounds like disgustingness. You could not pick a more disgusting word for a food. Eggnog. Like, even, like, puke barf sounds, like, less on the ears aggressive than eggnog. It just sounds disgusting. It's just gross. And I like eggnog. I've had it. It was good. Didn't keep drinking it. It was non-alcoholic, though. But still. If you're dressing, don't touch Stars' meat. Yep. That's the takeaway from today, guys. Yeah, exactly, Strama, right? Like, it sounds something snot related. There's another food that was similar to that. I'm trying to remember what it was. Just like, it tasted good, but the name of it, I just like would never want to touch it. I can't remember what it was. I have no idea what that is, titanium. Wheelie's turn. Almost out. Coleslaw, it's not the best sounding, but it's not so egregious that I'm not gonna like it, you know? That being said, I don't really like coleslaw on its own. I like coleslaw on things, but not by itself. What vegetable I never eat? Most squashes by themselves, I'm not a big fan of.
Starting to feel numb.
And actually, the biggest reason for that, is that I had a... I mean, I don't necessarily know if I want to throw the word traumatic out there, but it did affect my view of squash for the rest of my life, so... It's when I was a kid, before my mom had changed me more aware of this kind of stuff. But my vegetable for the dinner was, it was like mashed up squash. It was like applesauce, but it was squash. And the texture was so horrible that it made me gag, like actively. And she tried to force me to eat it, and then after the third bite, I almost threw up. And it wasn't until she actually saw me gagging that she actually stopped making me eat it. Like, but yeah, I can't handle plain squash. I can deal with it in, like, on things or as part of something, but I'm not gonna be touching squash without good reason for it more often than not. Head cheese is a real food? Oh my gosh, what the heck? I thought you were joking. They're at durian. I don't know actually. Not by itself.
Getting a bit thirsty.
I've heard that it reeks. Actually, I think I have had durian. No, I haven't. I'm thinking it's my dad. My dad has had durian, he did not like it. Yeah, the only organ that I've ever eaten is chicken heart. I've had chicken heart. Chicken heart's good. I wouldn't really want like more than one or two of them, like a month, if I had like a monthly subscription to chicken hearts. But yeah, it's good. It's like, yeah, it's like tougher chicken with like a hint of like iron in it. It's interesting. Fair enough, Moss. Doesn't that get cooked out, though? Isn't that, like, doesn't prion disease die if it's cooked? Because you don't eat brains raw, right? I have a hard time imagining that you would ever eat brains raw. Unless I'm just wrong. That sounds... yeah, I don't know if I'd want to eat a raw brain. It does not. Oh, interesting. Well, that does kind of scare me then. How common, though, is it to get something like prion disease? Isn't it really rare? I mean, I say that, and yet the odds of getting salmonella are, like, so freaking low, but if I ever touch a raw egg, I have to vigorously wash my hands 5 times. Let's see. Man, oh man. I could really be paying better attention to this video game now that I'm kind of in a weird spot here. Alright, I'm gonna make a fire.
Come on, little fire.
Bruh. It's a breakout in Europe and cows. What does prion disease do?
Come on, little fire. Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Did I not just get a fur? So there was fur out here. Did I not grab it? Guess it was both cedar. Yeah, I super duper don't want to get food poisoning again here, but low on options. Am I going to use this? I don't think I ever really used broth though. Why don't we just drink the broth? What was that? I had like a bandaged up hand. Did you see that? Oh, I think it was the recycled can over the hand, probably. Yeah, it was. Horrific stuff. How much water do I have? Ooh, we're running low. And then... oh, I have exactly enough for 5 more batches of this. Oh, yikes, Moss. That is freaky. Oh my gosh. Oh, no, please. Don't do this to me. Thank you. Nope, more water. $12 minutes. Did I leave the reclaimed wood up here? I did. Perfect. Quite convenient, you might say. Make like a tiny bit more water, because we're actually pretty good now. And then our final round of Bannox.
I could eat a horse.
And it sounds very similar to like... it sounds similar to like dementia, Moss. I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but that's the kind of vibes that it gives me. Alright, what does it get us at? 14 Bannox. That should be a decent amount. We'll get more food in the zone of contamination, of course. This trip has ended up being a lot more taxing than I had wanted it to be. Almost ate that. Let's not do that. Freaky stuff, yeah. Yeah, one thing that I no matter how many times I hear about it, it always just weirds me out. is how, like, viruses aren't alive. Like, how does a thing that moves about, duplicates, and has DNA not alive? But like, I get the how it's not. It's just it doesn't meet the criteria of what we consider to be alive. But it's still, my brain cannot wrap. I cannot wrap my brain around the concept of that. Oh yeah, chronic wasting disease. Yeah, I've heard of that. It's really weird, really freaky. All right. Oh, I forgot to make another tea. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Should be good to get through the night here. Yeah, prion diseases are very scary. From like the stuff you're telling me and the little that I've already heard about them.
I think I need to lay down.
They're just not that common in humans from what I can tell. Because like I've heard of chronic wasting disease and like mad cow disease. I don't know if mad cow disease is actually a prion disease, but I've heard of those before. But you just don't hear about it happening with humans a lot. At least I haven't. Oh, that was the radio. Oopsie daisy. Oh, the man died of rabies? Oof.
I need something to drink and soon.
Yeah, probably titanium. I probably wouldn't do that. It is? Okay, it is. Yeah, I did play a lot of Plague Inc. That being said, though, like, one of my biggest... I think that, diseases are one of the most overlooked lethal killers. A lot of people don't think about how, like, a pandemic would be... I don't know, dying to a disease is the scariest way to die to me because it's just all happening inside you. There's nothing you can do about it. Like, you'll get infected and not know it. You'll not know that you now have like 2 weeks left, and it isn't until you start getting symptoms that you even know about it. Like, at least if a bear mauls you, you know you're being mauled. Like, it's obviously it's not fun to get mauled by a bear, but like, I don't know, it's... And like, even when you do start showing symptoms, you're probably like, oh, it's just a cold or something like that, and it's like, ugh. Yeah, diseases are the scariest killers in my opinion. Especially ones that affect the brain. Okay, I'm gonna cut through this. Titanium, oh my gosh. Hey, that kind of be best case scenario. If you're gonna die to a disease, at least let it be a new one that you get to name. If I die to a disease, it's gonna be called Ligma. That way, anybody else after it's gonna be like, I'm so sorry, but you tested positive for Ligma. No, it's not a joke. Well, maybe it is, but it's a cruel one. Because it's real.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Well, diseases don't get overlooked. I'm just saying, like, I think people underestimate how scary dying to a disease actually is. Because like you're saying, nowadays we have so much good medicine that we just kind of forget that you can still die to a disease. At least in probably first world countries, I'd say. People in less fortunate situations are probably very, very well aware of the way the disease can kill you.
Freezing.
What do you mean vaccines are the best human invention ever? Vaccines gave me autism. So they're so bad. I used to be super cool. I used to like sports and fucking bitches. And now I like trains. That's all because of vaccines. I think that I'm hilarious, guys. And autism is coded. You're right, you're right. Trains are cool, though. I'm a day isn't. Okay. Might duck in this cave just to warm up without having to use firewood and take a nap. Oh, yeah, I think I got my first HPV vaccine, but not my second one. Actually, don't you need to wait like 5 years to get your second one? I might be due for it. Don't remember. Yeah, HPV is a weird one if you're male because it's you're a lot less likely to get HPV unless I'm thinking of a different STD, but maybe I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it's one that doesn't really affect men very much at all, but it affects women a lot, and men can be carriers for, or males can be carriers for it. So it's less about protecting yourself with HPV than it is about protecting others. Or whoever you're with. Oh yeah, the science behind like where vaccines come from is crazy. Holy moly, it's warm in here. AIDS is an autoimmune... Is that what AIDS stands for, actually? Autoimmune. Well, I know the autoimmune deficiency. What's the S, though? Oh yeah, autoimmunodeficiency syndrome. Yeah, it's when HIV progresses fully, and then it basically destroys your immune system so it can't fight back against diseases anymore. So yeah, AIDS, as far as I'm aware, AIDS isn't what kills you, it's the fact that it makes it so you can't fight back against even, like, the most basic diseases anymore. Oh no, yeah, people do actually believe that vaccines cause autism, and it's stupid. That's like saying, I don't know, autism is a thing about the brain, the way that your brain is formed and the way that your neural pathways function with each other. That's like saying that because you ate an egg, your big toe got bigger or something. Like, your big toe is already formed that way. Just because you put something in your body does not mean that it's going to start growing. Unless you, I mean, I guess some exceptions to that, like, I guess steroids help your proteins grow. But, like, just because you took a vaccine does not mean that your brain's going to reshape all of its neurons to give you autism. Yeah, I remember hearing about that, that a lot of HIV treatments have gotten so much better and we're actually, like, eliminating it. And, you know, in countries wealthy enough for it. And I do pray that someday we'll be able to get that same aid for people in countries less fortunate than us. Oh, they're still. Oh, I see. It's not. So it's not eliminated. Gotcha. Dude, the school that okay, so I went to 2 high schools. One in California and one in Montana. And the second high school I went to, I went to it after COVID, but apparently during COVID, my school, the one I went to in Montana, was in the New York Times because the principal had an idea for social distancing, which was to get, for every, like, I think it was every hour, to spend a couple minutes standing up and moving about the classroom to help with the spread of COVID. Because he thought that everyone standing up and moving their germs all around the classroom was a good idea. Ridiculous. What? Yeah, right. Oh my gosh, guys, it's the Jizz Cave. Yeah, the guy's stupid. And the current head administrator at my college is also a moron, too. Hate that guy. He started getting rid of all of the gender-neutral bathrooms on campus, because I think he was afraid that if we had them, he would stop getting government funding. Which is dumb, because every gender-neutral bathroom had nearby men and women's bathrooms, so there's no... Like, my favorite, like, the best bathroom in the entire building that I was in for 1 year was gender-neutral. Nobody cared, nobody complained, and literally right down the hall, there were also men and women's bathrooms. So everybody wins. Gender neutral if you don't care. If you do care, use one of the other ones. Did I just hear a moose? No, that's a car. That's a car outside. That's not a moose. Ah, that sucks. Well, I really can't afford to get hit by one of those because I will die. Fevers are, if we're talking about like feats of nature, fevers are actually really cool. And very, like, it's a very smart evolutionary reaction to illness. Wow, wind changed right, and I was gonna start a fire here. We good here? Yes, no, maybe, what on earth? Hello? Does this tree not block wind at all? What's happening? Did Okay, the wind just changed again. Maybe. How dare I? Hello, Dinge. Hello, welcome. Watching your long dark videos and over survival strategist brand. Find it very similar to mine. Ever played Stranded Deep or ever consider? Would love to see it. I have heard of that game. Actually, you know what? Let me look on Steam real quick. Have I ever seen this game be played? Stranded Deep. I don't think I have seen this game be played. Interesting. Maybe. We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. I've never played it, though. Or the Big Cat Killer perk. No, actually. In fact, I literally never got to play the video game with the Cougar 1.0 active because it got removed so fast. Oi, come here. Yep. Yep, bye-bye. Yep, come here. Come on. Bye-bye. I think... yeah, whatever. Just go for it. Don't know why I put so much coal in that fire. Are you really just gonna charge me?
Wait.
Well, I'm really glad I hit that shot because I probably would have died. Not probably, I would have died. Do I got my arrow back, hello. There we go. That was weird. Okay, I know that a heavy hammer can spawn in here. So, let's cross our fingers. Okay. Soup. And nothing. Your mother told you got meningitis as a baby. What on earth? What a sentence. That's wild. Man, it's almost one of the two funny numbers, guys. It's right in between. Darn. Such a sad day. Also, guys, if you notice, I probably don't even have insomnia anymore, and I forgot that I had it because guess what? It never did a single time. Wake me up. What do you know? Insomnia doing nothing? Who would have ever heard of that? Or done thunk it, you know? It's a crazy concept, truly. 2 months premature, my lord. Isn't that, like, a lot? I feel like I hear of, like, babies being born 2 weeks premature, and that's, like, dangerous. Fun fact, guys, the reason that human babies are so useless when they're born, whereas, like, you know, baby giraffes get born and they fall, like, 4 feet into the ground and they just stand up. Well, it takes them a minute to stand up, but still. Is because humans had to evolve to give birth to their babies before they're fully developed. Because our heads are too big and our hips are too narrow. So we actually give birth to our babies before they, like most other animals, would give birth to their babies. So one thing that I remember hearing about is I remember Raphael talking about how, like, some people want them to get rid of, like, perks that you can't get anymore. And And he was like, well, I want people to be able to, like, see their achievements from, like, limited times. And I agree. I do think that if you can't get them anymore, they shouldn't be on the game screen. Like, it should be, like, a rare thing where, like, someone can be like, oh, well, look, I have this thing that you wouldn't even know existed otherwise. I'm getting a phone call, 1 second. My dad just called and randomly asked what my favorite Pokemon is, and I don't know why, but I feel like he's up to something. Because he texted me and then called me immediately, which gives me the impression that he needs to know urgently for some reason. Can we get some Mpreg lore too? I don't know that I know a whole lot of that. Hello, can I get up the freaking stairs? Jeez, hallelujah. That was annoying. What's that? Just a hinge on the door, I think it is. My favorite Pokemon is Piplup. My birthday is in like a month and a half, but I'm not like super into Pokemon is the thing. So like, I don't know, I don't think it would be a birthday gift because I'm not into I'm not into, oh, there's some nails. I'm not really into Pokemon like actively. You see, I know that Mimikyu is a very popular one. I'm not a big fan of Mimikyu. I think I'd be a bigger fan of Mimikyu if it wasn't just always Pikachu that it was mimicking. Like, I think it'd be a lot cooler if there was, like, literally... I guess doing it for every single Pokemon would be a bit of a stretch, because that'd be a ridiculous amount of development time, and we all know that, well, it's not... I almost said Game Jolt. It's not Game Jolt. Whatever company that makes Pokemon. We all know that they hate effort or doing anything unique with their Pokemon games, so... But yeah, I don't know. I think I would like it if there was, like, a wider variety of Pokemon that Mimikyu could mimic. Well, my gripe with Mimikyu is that it really just feels like they were grasping for a different Pokemon besides Pikachu to sell a bunch of plushies of. So they made a Pokemon that pretends to be Pikachu. Like, I would like it if it mimicked a variety of things to actually, like, fit the lore that's supposed to fit. I don't have any of the Halloween perks. I didn't actually play The Long Dark, actively during the... Oh, hello.
I think I can use this.
I didn't play The Long Dark actively enough when the... Is it 4 Days of Night was a thing? I mean, I did play it, but I was like a little too young. Like, I was still playing on Pilgrim difficulty. I wasn't about to jump into a Halloween mode. I do always wish they would bring it back, because I would love to do it now. But yeah, the only one that I have is the Dark Walker, and that's only because the original Dark Walker, you only had to survive for an hour to get the badge. So I literally just sat with a ward up and sat there for however long I needed to, and then quit the game. I have not, Francois, but I have actually heard good things about that.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Ooh, I did see the new Spider-Man movie yesterday. That was quite fun. And you know what? I liked it. I liked it a lot. Because I'm of the opinion that Tom Holland has never really had a Spider-Man movie before. He's had a lot of Marvel movies, but not a lot of Spider-Man movies. And by a lot, I mean he's only got one now. And that's because Spider-Man's always been a character that's like a lot more about like there's a lot of theming of emotional growth when it comes to Spider-Man. And he's always been like a character that's like not very privileged. Like Tobey Maguire, I've never watched the Andrew Garfield ones. But like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man was like, you know, he struggled to make rent, to hold a job. He dealt with like, because the whole message of Spider-Man is like anybody could be Spider-Man. And the whole thing is like, he's just an average guy. But then you have Tom Holland's Peter Parker, which is like, yes, Tony Stark makes him electronic nanotechnology suits. He's super duper nepo babied up. And like, I love Tom Holland's Spider-Man, but most of his movies, he doesn't really feel like Spider-Man to me because he just doesn't go through the relatable issues that Spider-Man is kind of about. But in the newest movie, he so does. You know, I mean, there's still a little bit of the like leftovers of him being very privileged, obviously, but I don't know, just him being very like lovesick. He's struggling with who he is. Like I don't know, I liked it a lot. There's a Darkwalker multiplayer mod? Ooh. Spooky. Secret passage. Secret passage. Secret passage. Secret passage. I'm going down the secret passage right now. And like, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy the MCU Spider-Man movies. I mean, second one's just kind of cool because of the effects. Third one is just nostalgia bait. I'm not a huge fan of the story of the third one, but like, I don't know, Tom Holland's a good actor and the character's good. Very fun movie. But yeah. I don't know, honestly, my biggest problem with Spider-Man No Way Home, the third one with all the spider people in it, is just a problem I have with Marvel in general right now, which is like they have ever since Endgame, after Endgame, they just have a problem where they love to assassinate their own characters, like character assassination, that is. Like Multiverse of Madness, they just completely rewrote Wanda as a person. She didn't even feel like the same character anymore. And one of my favorite, if not my favorite Marvel movie is Doctor Strange. I love Doctor Strange. It's such a good movie. I love everything about the concept and just like the way that the character works. And one thing I love about Doctor Strange is that he is such a methodical, analytical person. He's an incredibly responsible person. Even when like Thanos is like trying to take the time stone, he doesn't really like he doesn't use it very much. He tries to once, but like regardless, he's not the kind of person that is going to use. He doesn't do anything unless it is the responsible decision for the greater good. And yet suddenly in Spider-Man No Way Home, he's like, "Oh yeah, Peter, I'll change everyone's memories of you just because you asked me to. Yeah, that seems like a responsible use of my powers. You did a thing, you made a mistake, you got exposed, and therefore I'm gonna fix it for you. That makes sense." No, Doctor Strange would never do that. In my opinion, at least. It felt completely out of his character, and I hated that.
This'll come in handy.
Hello, Bailey. Welcome in. If I don't find a heavy hammer here, I'm gonna cry. Like, come on now. Like, is there only one heavy hammer in this entire map? Like, come on. Let's switch to these. How am I not encumbered? Okay, I'm close. You close?
I could eat anything.
Yeah, I liked Endgame, but I did have some problems with it. Like, I don't know. I didn't hate. Yeah, like I didn't hate. I didn't hate Thor like being overweight and depressed and stuff because I felt like it made sense, and it was actually kind of nice to see like a more realistic depiction of that kind of thing. Well, I say realistic, but you know what I mean. Like, instead of like letting him just be sad while being ripped out of his mind. Yeah. Oh, the first Loki show was so good. Well, you see, even though here's the problem with the Loki show ending with him kissing his own self is it's meant to be a message on narcissism because narcissists fell in love with his own reflection and you know it's a bit, and Loki is a narcissistic person. That being said, they didn't really do a good job making sure everyone knew that that's what it was, so it did kind of just feel icky. Like, it kind of felt like they wanted the audience to actually root for them to be together instead of, like, I don't know, it felt, yeah, I don't know. It felt a little bit like the show was not self-aware enough of the thing they were trying to do, in my opinion. Oh no, Thanos was not right. No, there's a question that somebody asks in the new Spider-Man movie, actually, that's a joke at that, which is, why didn't Thanos just double all the food? Which I think is the wrong question. I think the question is, why didn't he half the sustenance requirements of living creatures? Like, he has an Infinity Stone, just make it so everybody can operate on less food. Or, like, double the nutrition that food offers, or something. But, like, yeah, if you half the populations indiscriminately, then it's just gonna bounce back to where it was before. That's kind of how that works. Like, things got to the level of population that they're at because people, or what's the word? Sentient right word? I don't know. And intelligent species will tend to repopulate until they, or not even intelligent, that's any species. Any living thing tends to repopulate until it no longer has the resources to do so.
Nobody needs this anymore.
Morbius was right. They give us our actual old man Yowie, you Marvel cow. Or what? No, I know, Francois, actually. I talk about that in my, in my unedited, footage for Zone of Contamination, Buried Echoes. There's a whole thing where I try to grab this book and can't, and I'm like, what the heck? How rude. And then the book over here, you can, in fact, grab, or so, yeah, this book you can grab. Quite silly. And one thing that people say about Tom Holland's Spider-Man, people like to compare the different actors that have portrayed Spider-Man. People tend to say that Tobey Maguire was a good Peter Parker, but not a great Spider-Man. Then they say that Andrew Garfield's a great Spider-Man, but not a good Peter Parker. And then people tend to say that Tom Holland's is the best of both worlds. And I generally agree. Generally. That being said, I haven't seen the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man movies, so I can't make too much of an opinion on them. From what I have seen, he just seems a little bit too cool to be Peter Parker. Like, I'm pretty sure in the Andrew Garfield movies, he, like, rides a skateboard and does skateboard tricks and stuff, and I'm sitting here like, you're not going to convince me that the guy that goes to skate parks and does tricks on his skateboard is the loser nerd. It's just not going to work for me. I like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man a lot because I watched them as a kid. That being said, I rewatched them fairly recently, and I still like the Tobey Maguire movies for the most part. I do think that it's a little bit dated now, some of the decisions that he makes, for sure. Yeah. One thing is, I really don't like MJ in those movies. Now, I don't think that she's poorly written. I just don't think that I like her as a person. Like, because I'm pretty... What the heck? I'm pretty positive that there are people in real life that do behave exactly like MJ behaves. And I just wouldn't like those people in real life. They are very campy, that's true. The Tobey Maguire movies are pretty campy. Yeah, I do think I'm excited for nope, wrong way. I'm excited for more Tom Holland Spider-Man movies. Because I do think I also just am jealous of Tom Holland as a person. I want his life. Zendaya is freaking gorgeous and silly and cute, and I want to be Tom Holland. Not just because I think Zendaya is my celebrity crush, but also just because Tom Holland is really fun, and again, it's always risky to ever talk about a celebrity like you know the person, obviously, but still, let me fanboy. No, I know, Bailey. I will say, I think it's kind of impossible to not have, like, all of the big moments from Andrew Garfield's movies spoiled for you at this point, because they're all over the place. Welp. Really no heavy hammer for me, I guess. Tom Holland did win at life.
I think I can use this.
Okay, then. Yeah, that's kind of what I mean, though, Bailey, when I say that, No Way Home was kind of just nostalgia bait. Like, I don't know, like, that moment is sweet for Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man, sure, but, like, it's kind of just a moment for people that watched Andrew Garfield's movies. Because then also you can make the argument of, like, oh, well, like, for people that really don't like the multiverse stuff, they could have been like, that may open up, I can't talk. That opens up the argument for them to be like, oh, well, that means that MJ should just be dead, because if Tom Holland had to do his stuff on his own like the other Spider-Man did, he would have lost MJ. And like, I think that's a dumb argument, but like people could say that. I think people do say that. I don't know if I cannot for sure say I've seen people say that, but I bet you they do. Oh, I like that too, Stromer. The whole thing with like the man has to be the taller one, I think is so stupid. I'm like perfectly average height, and I like being perfectly like I'm exactly 5'9". Actually, I'm a little bit depending. You know, like even though this should all be standardized, some things you'll measure you like an inch off or something. I don't know. Whenever I get my height measured, I'm either 5'8" or 5'9". So I think I'd say I'm like in the middle. But regardless, 5'9" is average height in the US for someone who's male. I would not want to be any taller or any shorter. I love being 5'9". I've never once in my life wished that I was 6 feet tall. Let me make more water again. I have tea. Always drink the reishi. Centimeters? I don't know, man. I use freedom unit. I'm kidding. I don't know. You're gonna have to look it up for me. I don't know off the top of my head. Well, Spider-Verse is just different. Spider-Verse is a movie that's made around the multiverse. And also it's animated. It's a lot easier to do stuff like that when it's animated. You're 4'10". It's a baby. It's just a little baby. Hey, Bailey, you know, fair enough. You can always wish what you want to wish, but I think that 5'8" is a beautiful height. Yeah, talks hear that a lot where like, oh, some women will be like, stop saying you're 6 feet tall. I'm 5'10" and you're shorter than me. I know that you're not 6 feet tall. Um, how much was this at? Do we think it'll give me food poisoning? Let's hope not. Yay. How about dog food? I just want to get full hydration. Or close to it at least. That's good enough for me. Holy pry bars. Okie dokie. Oh my gosh, no, not insomnia. Whatever will I do? Oh, guys, such poor luck for me. Gosh. Can't handle insomnia.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Hell yeah, Stromer. Whoa. Visuals are a little funky right now. Feel like that should be fading out any second. I can see pretty far. There we go. I don't feel like... the audio's getting all muffled today with Glimmer Fog, and I don't think that's always been happening. It's weirding me out.
need some water.
Wow, don't you love that sound of sizzling radiation? Oh. Where are you? Alright, come on. I did not like it when they come at an angle like that. It makes it really hard to kill them. Also, apparently I just am not allowed to reload the arrow automatically. Ooh, I can make a trade. Just remember that.
Oh, so cold.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Is it... Isn't it in that building? It is in that building. Oh, I'm sorry, Bailey, that's horrible. How'd you get 2 Aurora Bear attacks? I've never been attacked by an Aurora Bear, ever.
What the hell? Someone there? Hey, hello? Radio check. Go
Bye, Stromer. Have a good nap.
You better say something.
Good to see ya. Take care.
Fix was all a waste of time. Come in. I say again, come in.
End call.
Well, I'm just a fella on the radio for now. Been on my own. The lights.
I wish they could have voice acted these interactions.
Or haven't you noticed, What? You've been living in a hole in the ground out there? You're on the island, right? I haven't come across any.
Hell yeah, Moss. Go for it.
Till now. It's taken a long time, a damn long time to get this contraption working. The radio, I mean. But you're right.
Fair, Francois. That would make it happen.
Just fine. Still there? Hello? Things are getting a little thin out here in the dark. I've got some stuff to trade. Not much, mind you, but maybe you have some interest. Maybe we can work out a deal. If you can keep your word, that is. Trust don't come so easy no more. Not since the lights showed up. But there's you, there's me,
Oh my gosh, Bailey.
and there's the ice.
Gotta start a fire. Aurora Bears won't go near a fire.
Up. There's a place, a little island off Coastal Highway. A dock, an old storage box of mine. We can use that to trade. You keep your distance, and I'll do the same.
You know what they should do? Because people are talking about getting more trading positions up. They should make it where it's like... There's a couple of set locations that you're allowed to... Where you can go build one, and then you have to tell them when it's done being built. Like, because that seems like the kind of thing Sutherland would do. You'd be like, okay, fine, you make a box for me, and I'll see if I can make it there. I feel like that's a thing that he could do. So, like, you can make one in Desolation Point, Bleak Inlet. Unfortunately, I don't think there's any other coastal regions. I mean, maybe if they end up adding Perseverance Mills. They should make it so that's how that works. You go there and you can construct a trade box. Actually, I'm just gonna skip to the trade.
Stuff right now.
Okay, yes, please. And then, I mean, I guess I'll just get some salt hauled out too. Why not?
I'm done.
Okay. Well, the bright side is that I did get a bunch of nails just finding them. So, because I mean, if I don't find, this is the last place I can really check for a heavy hammer is idle camp. So, if I don't find a heavy hammer here, which I don't think I'm going to, I don't even know if one spawns out here. We'll just have to go back to Timberwolf Mountain to grab that one. Hello. Which is not ideal, but whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna get salt so I can prepare the dry meat.
This will come in handy.
I really want to grab absolutely everything that I see here, like the extra skeleton pans, but I don't need to. Plus, I'll be back here eventually for the tails, so... Can always grab them then. And we're getting a decent bit encumbered, though. Yes, our floor antibiotics. Love those things. Okay.
Did I say I hate being cold? Because I really do.
Deal with it, girl. Okay, I'll make my way back to the bathroom so I can get some toilet water.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
These aren't warm, right? They're half? Yeah, they're half. Drop that in a minute here. I'm working on it, Tux. Should I grab this toilet seat? I gotta make a toilet back at my house, guys. What was this again? It was a fire poker? Francois, way ahead of you, way ahead of you. I'm not gonna get all of them, though. I don't think I need all of them. Do I have Bannox left still? No, I don't. Definitely don't need spray paint.
Man, I could use a drink.
Oh. Just wanted to die in the middle of the floor there? Toilet seat, not toilet lid. The lid is the full coverage. The seat is the part that you can grab. Or is your question mark like saying you forgot what it was called? Nah, that's not. Francois wouldn't forget what it's called. Francois knows everything. Oh my gosh, I had a dream that Moist Critical said the N-word. I was watching a video and he said the N-word and I was like, whoa, you can't say that. That's all I remember from that dream. I know there was more to it, but I just don't remember it.
This much gear.
Francois is a toilet expert. Okie dokie. We're gonna have to... I think we can maybe get away with not travoying until we get back to the depot, but we're gonna need to use the travois at that point. Because I like to save most of the man-made food. At least the canned and packaged stuff. Okay, why do I have these? Don't need these. Don't need these. I'm not gonna drop, I mean, I'm not gonna drop skin mittens, those are just too nice to have. Unfortunately I do want all of this. And then most of this is just extra supplies that I do want to haul back. This I'll probably leave at the town office though. Town office, oh my gosh, what am I talking about? The community hall, because I want to make that like a secondary outpost for trading. We'll probably use the travois. It'll just be faster. Oh my gosh, Francois. That's diabolical. Holy crap. Okay, let's sleep till we can't sleep no more. Hopefully the glimmer... That's not sleeping. Hopefully Glimmer Fog will be done by then.
Man, I'm too tired to think straight.
Or not. Man, I got insomnia, guys. Ugh, whatever will I do? Ugh, I'm so unlucky. This is like the end of the run. I won't be able to survive anymore. This is really sad. I think I might cry, honestly. I feel like crying right now. I'm not gonna, but, you know, I feel like it. Just trust me. Take my word for it. Oh, now it's done. What are we looking at on this arrow? Okay, that's like maybe 2 or 3 good more hits on it. Alright. Deploy the travois. Nope. 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 Yes. There we go. And we go. And hope that there's no poison wolves. There will be, but we'll see. Oh, I was gonna go up and get the first tail spot just because the fog was up, but I forgot about that, so. Darn. Come on now. Oh, wow. Like literally nothing. Okie dokie. Whatever, I guess. I'm still baffled that I did not find a single heavy hammer in all of Broken Railroad, all of Forsaken Airfield, and all of Zone of Contamination. Those are 3 of the most industrial areas in the game. I will be back, that's true.
Sure getting cold.
And now we walk all the way back. Hell yeah, Moss. You can do it. Guys, I got a question for you. Do you think that if I just made... Because I feel like... I don't know, I feel like part of my... like, style on YouTube is that I have, like, pretty highly edited videos. Not highly, mid-range, I guess, but... I don't know, part of me kind of wants to make, like, an easier video that's just me doing, like, a tier list of the regions. But I don't know if that would be, if people would even watch that, because it'd be just, like, pretty... It'd just be, like, a one-shot recording of me tier listing them, probably. So, I don't know, what do you guys think? Would you enjoy watching that? What do you think? It's like, on one hand, that stuff's just fun. Like, I probably watched, like, 5 tier lists from different people on, like, stuff in Zomboid. Because it's just kind of fun to see different people's opinions.
God, I did anything right about now.
Okie dokie. Come on. Oh, you're already charging. Jeez, Aleluya. Oh, my bow's broken. Awesome. Woo, that was very close. A little too close for comfort. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about... Would you watch me just tier listing the regions? Because I'm curious. We want to get off the pavement here, though. Pavement wears down the Travois faster. You guys would like to see a tier list? Okay, okay. Okay, okay. Okay, okay. I should probably warm up once I get to the depot, though. What time is it?
The hypothermia wouldn't kill me.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't manage my sleep schedule too good, but I can just travel through the night a little bit. I'm confident about being able to get around poisoned wolves, so I'm not... Yeah, I'm not worried about, like, the wolf on the tracks over there. Is the game pretty quiet? Here, let me... Oh, I forgot that knob isn't working right now. That's what she said. I'll turn up the game audio a little bit. Might be too loud now, but let me know.
I could eat a horse.
And you know what? I don't think I ever checked this coal tower. Maybe I should do that.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
You're anxious? What are you anxious about? No bear bedroll. Of course. I'm just not cool enough for it, I guess. It's still quiet? Okay. How about now? Okie dokie. What do we got? A lot of cattails. Better? Okay, good. Good to hear, good to hear. And I have a lot of water, I think, because I got all the toilets. Okay. Yeah, there we go. You were joking? No, I can tell. I'm omnipotent. I know exactly how you're feeling, and it was not a joke, because then that would mean that I was wrong and couldn't read a social cue, which never happens. I'm always correct with that stuff. So you are now anxious. Be anxious. I'm manifesting anxiety into you. Mwahahaha.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Negative 14's not too bad. Also, I can just... If I put this in... Can you harvest the ruined bow? No. So that means if I do this, it'll disappear? It will. Good. Yeah, move it all. Oh yeah, I forgot I have this broth, too. Man, already been 2 hours, 36 minutes. Oh, so the knob wasn't working. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's one of the things where I say it, and then I forget that I say it, then I read your comment, and I get really confused. Because I'm just a silly, goofy guy. Oh, I was out of maple saplings, too, actually, so I can't even make another bow. I need to find some more of that. Now, there's a couple that spawn up over, like, near the cave to the right here. I got them in the Tales of Misery. Are they still up there?
Sun is setting. It'll get a lot colder soon.
Let's take a look-see. It would be smarter to drop my Travois, but I don't particularly care, if I'm being honest. Ooh, there's one of them. Okay, I'll drop this here. Hello.
The cold is making my head feel thick.
Womp. And onward.
It's so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Oh, I need to make more geoguessers to put up today. Hello. Steep slopes my left butt cheek, dude. Come on now, get me in here. Man, the long walk. Speaking of which, that game came out. I want to try it out. It looked so cute when it was advertised. I think it was it at the Game Awards, not last year, but the year before that? Or was it last year that trailer was out? It was probably last year, actually. Oh my gosh, we're already almost at the Game Awards again this year. Oh my gosh, time moves by really fast. Yeesh. To Broken Railroad? But I mean, you just go to over the right side of the rock slide. If you're nervous about it, then if you want to give me like 5 minutes, I'll probably be there and I could show it to you. There's just like a couple angles you can get up on the right side of the rock slide to let you get on top of it. I mean, well, Tox, the thing is, I purposefully framed it so that it would be identical aside from the corner of the mattress, which, it's really annoying. I can't put an image and a poll in a post. I can either do an image or I can do a image post. Or image poll, rather, which is the thing I've been doing. So, like, the problem is I can't make the picture big enough that it's easy for people to see. I'm thinking about maybe seeing if people would rather I just do an image, and then instead of having the poll options, you just guess in the comments, I guess? But yeah, the only real indicator was the corner of the mattress. Also, some people were right for the wrong reason. Like, one person was saying, and actually a couple people said, that's bricklayers because the fireplace in Mountaineers is more centered. No, it's not. It's the exact same asset. They're not different. The fireplace is in the exact same spot. I mean, I guess maybe I'm wrong, but I'm like 98% sure that the bricklayers retreat building is the same exact asset as the one in Timberwolf. Okay, I do need to warm up in that cave over here because it's not misery, but I still do lose condition pretty fast. The wolf was here when I came through, so I will have to keep an eye out for it on the way in, or out, rather. Am I out in firewood? I'll just start a fire here. I think that is the wolf. I just heard. Yeah, it's true, Tox. I actually had to up the saturation in the picture because it was too dark.
Come on, little fire.
Ooh, I've actually got a good one for today. I probably won't go up today, I'll probably go up tomorrow. I think I'll try and do. But did I put 2 coal in there, right? Yeah. 56%. Yikes, that thing breaks fast. Sure hope it'll get us all the way back to Timberwolf, but it honestly might not. We have been walking on a lot of rock, though, so there is that. Is there a rabbit over here? Okay, I don't think so.
If I don't warm up soon.
But yeah, my goal with the bricklayers was to actually get one where most of the people weren't right, or like an overwhelming majority at least. Hell yeah, Moss, good job, proud of you. I was actually surprised with how many people got the Mountain Town one. Well, I can, hold up. Don't I have, yeah. Eat that up. Also, I mean, might as well do that. Wait, how did I get a sprain risk? I just prepared the I didn't add anything into my inventory. Huh. Curious. Yeah, this wolf might end up being a bit of a problem, though. Especially with how foggy it is. I'm gonna try to hug the right side. Oh. Okay. Be scared of something. Normally I'd be like, oh, is there a bear nearby? But no, I know there's not. Sometimes wolves just get scared when they see you, and I really don't know why. I'm not wearing any predator hide clothing, which would scare it off. Maybe my BO is just that rank. Astrid has not had deodorant in like 48 days at this point. This is it an aurora starting? Because these colors, oh my gosh, what is happening on my screen? Can you guys see that? I know it's really dark for you, but it's like, everything looks purple except for the background, which looks green. The Thai place you want to go to is closed? Oh, I'm sorry, Mockingjay. It's horrible. I love Thai food so much. I usually order it, but I was gonna go to a place and I'm super excited. Man, I'd be so upset if it was closed. Oh my gosh. The image of using a cattail head as like a tampon is like very upsetting to me. I don't even have a vagina. But I mourn. Whenever somebody is like, they should add... I really think that most survival games do not need bodily function mechanics. Whenever I see a video game that has the character poop, I'm almost always like, why? Like Ark. Because also, in my opinion, it is like impossible to add any kind of pooping mechanic that does not just feel dumb. Because literally in Ark, it's just every once in a while you'll hear a fart sound effect, and it's just, oh, I did not mean to do that. Frick. Yeah, every once in a while you hear a fart sound effect, and then it'll say, oh, you defecated, and I'll be like, wow, awesome. That's super cool. Consolation iced tea and muffin? Oh no. It was food carts, so there's other food. Ah, I see. Hell yeah, Moss. Good job. I'm just gonna walk because I have to take out the travel in a second here anyway. There's a mod for that in Project Zomboid. Well, I will know to never get it then. Like, I don't know, like, even Project Zomboid, which has, like, so much, like, extra stuff that doesn't serve a purpose beyond just, like, filling out the world to make it feel more real. Like, having, like, bras and underwear and stuff. Like, you don't need any of those things. Like, even using them, usually they have no stats or anything, so they don't even do, like, insulation or something like that. It's just there to make the world feel more real. Even they don't have, like... They don't give their female characters periods, and they don't make you have to go to the bathroom, because, like, I don't think there's any way to do that in a video game that does not just feel weird. Oh, I'm sure, Tux. There's questionable mods for everything.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Never mind, guys. There is pooping in this game. Astra's gotta drop a big load off in the toilet, apparently. Really funny. That was such a funny joke, guys. Are you laughing? I grabbed the travois, right? Okay, thank goodness. Best toilets part 2 when? When's April Fool's? Then. And that's if I even decide to do it. That was such a stupid video. Oh my gosh. Part of me was scared that it would be like, it would somehow blow up, and that'd be like my most popular video. And my oh my, I've not been happy about that. That is good, Moss. Where'd you stay, though? There's nothing really between the landslide and the blizzard. Or the... yeah. I can't talk! Between the landslide and the maintenance yard. Is there a way to open this? This confuses me. Oh, sure is. I mean, just gotta pass some time till I can sleep, I guess.
I would drink almost anything about now.
Oh, continuing after the yard. Sorry, Moss. I read continuing before the yard, and I was like, huh? So yes, my bad, my bad. I misread you. Perfect, perfect. I want to get 6 hours in. Alright, that's not quite 6, but it's fine. Good enough. Wait, Tox, is that like is it a natural crossbreed, or is it something that humans did on purpose? Because I did not know that.
I need to find food.
Because if it crossbreeded on its own, I would argue that's still natural. But if humans just manufacture... I did not know that. I'm kind of running out of options here for saving food, though, unfortunately. Who needs syrup, am I right? Oh yeah, lovely eating sounds, great. Love that. Love that journey for me. Mackenzie has vision like a wolf's, but we don't. It's true. Mackenzie is a superhuman, confirmed. So it is a blizzard. Life didn't give us lemons, we created them. You've ruined everyone's hopes and dreams, Tox. How could you do this? We all thought we'd be making lemonade, but no. Instead, we cry. I'm actually just gonna walk through here because I don't want to keep wearing my travois down on the stone. Oh, I know that much, Francois. Like, isn't it like, I think it's tomatoes. Like the, wild, or no, it's strawberries, actually. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe tomatoes also the supplies too, but I'm thinking of strawberries. Where, like, wild, natural strawberries are, like, the size of, like, a large blueberry. But we've, like, bred them to be massive. But that's okay, because I like a massive. Don't quote me on that. Don't take that out of context. I watched Tasting History. I've never heard of that, no. I'm assuming it's about the history of bioengineered food, though. Well, so my parents have a garden, and they grew strawberries that I loved to use in smoothies, because the strawberries that they grew were, like, much more tart than sweet. Like, as opposed to modern strawberries. Modern strawberries. Yeah, very tart, very sweet. Or, sorry, very tart instead of very sweet, which made them really good in a smoothie.
Man, this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Oh, I thought it'd be a blizzard for sure. Historical recipes and goes into how the recipe originated and developed over time. Ooh, that's cool. I've always been fascinated with that stuff, like, especially like old crafts. There's somebody that'll come up on my TikTok sometimes, very rarely. Their videos are usually like 10 minutes long, but I always watch every second of them, because it's them like making pottery like it would have been made in like Imperial China. They live in China, they're Chinese. And it's like crazy watching their like homemade foot-pedaled pottery wheel, the homemade dyes, homemade brick furnaces. It's just so cool watching how it was done, and like it's so fascinating. Like, how did anybody ever think or figure out how to make this dye when it's like you do this thing 17 times and do this other thing 2 more times over the course of a year? It's like, how did that ever, like, how did anybody even think to do that? It's just crazy. I love that stuff. Did a video on a strawberry tart and went into the history behind domesticated strawberries. That's awesome.
with this much gear. Oh, lucky day.
Alright, anything I can do? I don't really think so, but... Let's see here. I don't need as many pry bars, but also I don't really feel like breaking them down, because... I'm not gonna have any shortage of scrap metal, but I don't know, maybe eventually I'll have a shortage of pry bars, who knows. That's the pack rat for you right there. Oh, I never grabbed those rabbit pelts that I dropped. Where did I even drop those things? Did I drop them in... Where did I drop those? Ugh. Ugh. Maybe Leviticus, maybe. I guess I'll just sleep for an hour. I do think I'm gonna end stream once I get to the camp office. Cause I'm getting a little bit tired and I gotta get some other stuff working on I gotta get to working on some other stuff. We can't actually deploy the trap wall again though. Cool. Alright. You got a flight jacket? Ooh, that's some good stuff right there. Yeah, flight jacket is very good. A little heavy, but very good. Hopefully there's no wolves here. Okay, yeah, we good. Pretty good luck on wolves. There's only like one more spot we might run into them. It's usually a pretty safe place. Yeah, BS. Thank you. I wish that you could, like, upgrade your travois. Like, put, I wish you could, like, forge, sheet metal, like, you know, like, mini skis that you could attach to the bottom of the travois so it, like, slides easier. Instead of, like, damaging and scraping. Maybe it would improve walk speed as well.
Gotta warm up somehow.
Alright, let's get up and over. We'll have to start another fire, because it's not misery, but, you know, I've let myself get a little bit too low here for comfort, and I don't want to keep losing stuff to the cold. Yeah, there's the hypothermia risk.
Breathing.
How high up this can I get? Not very, I don't think. Yeah, I know. I am heading back to my base in Timberwolf Mountain, but I need to...
Very much more.
Today I'm going to be stopping the stream at Camp Office, because I've been live for a while. Yeah, Voyager is pretty nice to deal with the loot finds for sure. Man, gauntlets are nice. Very good covering. Honestly, I think I prefer them over rabbit skin mittens. I forget why, but I know that I do.
One little fire. I could eat anything right now.
I'll throw another one on. We got so much coal. And then let's load you back up. Yeah, it'll definitely be close seeing if we can get this back to Timberwolf without breaking, but I don't think it's totally out of the question. All right. No worries, Francois. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks for being here. Love having you. Okay, I was gonna stick it out, but it is so hot in here, I need to turn my AC on. So apologies for any background noise. Man, I hurt my back at some point here. It is so sore. Ugh. I do a lot of lifting up milk crates at the job I was doing this summer. And man, oh man, I know the right way to lift with your legs and not your back, but eventually you get tired and then you stop being able to maintain that form and that starts hurting your back. And I don't go to the gym very much, so definitely was not in shape for that. Alrighty, final region for the day. We've still got 3 more to go before we're even in Timberwolf. That being said, I should be able to grab a pretty good amount of cattails, which will help me not have to eat any of my food. So I'm pretty sure I grabbed like barely any on my way over. Oh look, it's the squished stick, or branch rather. All squonked.
I can't feel.
Hello, French toast dork. Welcome in. No, Bailey. This is just Interloper run. The Buried Echoes Misery is already up. I already finished Buried Echoes. Well, I finished the whole challenge already, but... yeah, Buried Echoes episode is already up. I don't know if you saw it. I don't know, I feel like people aren't getting notifications for my videos going up, and I don't know why. I mean, it's either that or just people are subscribing and they're not clicking on notifications, which is totally also possible. I'm not gonna pretend like I have the best content ever. But yeah. Especially Tales of Misery's been a bit of a bummer because every episode has had less views than the last, which I think is weird. Because normally for a series, people want to keep coming back if they liked it. But people are liking it. I haven't heard anything negative about that series, at least. Trying to get to a spot where I can make a fire and grab some cattails. This might just be the best option I got here, though. Yeah, it's 4 of them. Okay. Hey, fair enough, Tox, fair enough.
Come on, little fire.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also the thing where, I mean, again, I don't want to just blame this because I don't know yet.
Perfect.
Hey, fair enough, French Toast, fair enough. Yeah, I definitely think it's an aspect of people that haven't played the Tales and don't want spoilers too. That's also definitely a factor. One thing that I'm trying to keep my eye on, but also it's kind of weird because it's all just speculation, is that some people are finding that the auto AI detection on YouTube might be hitting faceless creators pretty hard because it's easier to chalk it off as AI if there's not like an actual person, you know, in the video doing things that are unique. It's not doing fantastic, Bailey, but it's doing better than it was the first, like, 12 hours. I don't know, I've kind of gotten used to my videos not doing as good as I would hope them to at this point, which is kind of sad, but, you know, I'm gonna keep working on it, keep trying, hopefully it gets better, but... the two things that are... Oh, I need to be eating. The two things that I'm mostly keeping my eye on right now are, yeah, the AI detection, and then... I think there's also a chance that I might be getting, like, algorithms screwed because I also... Because I mentioned this before, but there's the streaming service named Stars. And usually having it identical name to a thing that's bigger than you isn't good. I don't know if they, like, deliberately push you down or anything. I don't think they do, but... Oh, I'm sorry, Tox. Those days at work suck when you get, like, things all day that you can't use earbuds. That's the worst. Watch this on that. Yeah, we're good. Hello, bear. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Somewhere. Well, don't matter now, I guess. There's a wolf right there. Can you not go exactly where you're going right now? I don't want to deal with you. I don't have a bow. Can I go here? Yes. Dark Pictures anthology games? I've heard of those. Hold on. Is that what they're called? Dark Pictures anthology. What are these? Oh, just survival horror games. Is this kind of like Resident Evil, sort of? Genre-wise? I've not played Resident Evil, so... Yeah, the problem, Bailey, is that that's not really what I do on my channel is the thing. Like, if I played a game like that, I don't think Like, cause that's the thing about like even just playing a new game in a similar genre, doing anything that you don't normally do on a channel is usually a risk, because there's a chance that people that watch you won't click on it because they aren't interested, which means that it'll perform badly and the algorithm won't pick it up, which means it won't go to new people either. But then again, nobody really knows how the algorithms works. It's kind of just a guess all around. No, yeah, I know how those games work, Bailey. I played Detroit Become Human. Fantastic game. If you want to know what my bare minimum to call something AI is, go up, play Detroit Become Human. Because that's what AI is. We don't got AI right now, trust me, that is, we're very far from that. Hell yeah, Moss, you can do it, I believe. Yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't play those games on stream. Or not, I mean, I might play them on stream, but I wouldn't play them in a video or anything.
Jesus, this is cold.
You're fine, Astrid. Oh, I'm actually very low, aren't I? Guess I was cold for a wee bit too long. I don't have any sticks on me to start a fire either, actually. I don't want to use a candle. Sticks? Anybody got sticks? I was not watching my condition bar closely enough. Let's plop her down here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a candle. Live in a tree during Black Frost. Oh, I'm so excited for Black Frost. I really hope they go for a lot of like new, like, yeah, having like a full like train station would be really cool.
So cold.
We have some like mini ones. Like, yeah, I want to see some like very new concepts of like locations and stuff, which we'll be able to do because it's gonna be mainland. Yeah, I probably should have talks, that's true. But this is okay. Yeah, one thing is, if it does turn out that, again, I have no idea how I would even be able to confirm this, but if it does turn out that, being faceless is kind of screwing things over, I might do a face reveal, just because I also already was kind of thinking about maybe doing that, but... yeah, same French toast, oh my gosh, I've been daydreaming about it since it got announced. Oh my gosh. I am so ready for Black Frost. Holy mackerel. Do I have tea? Do I have any teas on me? Or something that I can make into a tea? No, really nothing. I'll make an herbal because, yeah, we would need that for tonight, so that I'm not continuing to just die. I have no water. Let's maybe make some of that. That's probably a good idea.
Drop any of this gear.
In fact, I actually... Because I forget exactly how it works, but herbal tea does not... or improved rest doesn't actually use up any of its time until you start sleeping. Eventually it just wears off. I don't know what the rule is on that. But I could drink that now for warming up bonus, and I'll... Oh, but actually, I'm gonna have to wait a lot before I can sleep. We'll see, we'll see. Yeah, there's gonna be a very different vibe in Black Frost for sure, because, yeah, there will be other people to interact with. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's a good thing, actually, because it will separate the games out a bit more. Like, it might be The Long Dark 2, but I don't want it to just be The Long Dark again. I want it to be different. Fair enough, French toast. Well, I don't know what to tell you, Tox, because, I'm actually a warthog person. Yeah, I know. So, I'm sorry to disappoint you like this, but, I don't think you were expecting that. And if you were, then I'm gonna be very offended with what you think about my voice. I need to get some better clothes, because we're just getting cold so fast. Hakuna Matata, yep. I am Pumbaa. My first, guys, I'll do a name reveal. Pumbaa, middle name Hakuna, last name Matata. Talks. Wow, okay. Okay, I see the level of loyalty that you harbor, I guess.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
I see how it is. Oh, I hate this. There we go. That was actually pretty easy. Normally that screws me over. Ugh. Alright, one more fire. I really don't want to get, like, any condition down, if I can help it. Yeah, French toast. I'm so excited. I mean, it will just be early access
Come on, little fire.
in 2027. So, we need to be very well aware of that.
I've never felt so cold.
But I'm still pretty excited for it. The thing about early access is that with early access, you need to be okay with and ready for there to be a lot of bugs. So you need to be okay with, like, kind of in, like, the sense with, like, Skyrim, where, like, Skyrim is, like, the bugs are kind of a feature. So when it comes to, like, any game that I'm playing in early access, I usually walk in, like, if there's a bug, I gotta laugh at it. Unless, of course, it's a bug that, like, you know, kills you, makes you lose all your progress, that's dumb. But, you know, a bug like a wolf running and then hitting a collision box and then flying off into the stratosphere, that's hilarious. You just gotta let that happen. Let's make some porridge and then one potato. Oh yeah, Subnautica 2 is great. I'm waiting for the update with proximity voice chat to come out so I can keep playing it with my friend. I just realized I forgot to check how much condition that actually gained, and I was really scared I'd get food poisoning again, because that actually might have killed me. Alrighty. Oh, I got warming up from that too, that's right. Let's go! Alright guys, get ready for your tearful goodbyes, because once I get to the camp office, we done for the day. Fair enough, French toast, that's okay. Yeah, I stream every Saturday. If you join the Discord that's linked, you'll get stream notifications. Or pings. Yeah, I'm hoping, again, it always depends on how much work I'm getting done, how I actually feel like, if I feel like doing it or not, but I'm hoping to do a lot of streaming this week, because it's my last week before school gets back in, and that's a wolf up there. I intentionally took the week, like got off of work a week early, so that I could spend the last week focusing on YouTube stuff and just chilling. Yeah, if that wolf sees me, I think I'll just grab all the stuff out of my Travois and get a flare. Where is it, though? I don't like not getting eyes on it. Maybe I just saw, like, a branch or something. No, there's a wolf right there. Oh, it's eating a rabbit. Hey, works for me, buddy. Have at it. Nom nom nom. Yeah, sorry, French Toast. I know that Toasty was streaming at the same time as me today, which is so rude, because he knows that this is when I stream. Ugh. Friendship over. I'm kidding. But yeah, if you're one of Toasty's viewers, then yeah, that's totally okay. Don't worry. That happens most streams. Somebody will, like, there's always gonna be somebody coming in, like, right when I'm getting off, and I always feel so bad. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Come get me next week, though. Okay, I'll sleep and then be done.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Guys, she's not sure she can carry much more. Don't know if you knew that, but yeah, that's where she's at right now. It's pretty sad, pretty upsetting. Don't even know if she's ever gonna be able to recover from it. I can't talk.
Oh, I'm starving.
You're okay. You're very much okay, Astrid. I believe in you and your ability to be okay right now. Drink our porridge. Drink our porridge. Eat our porridge. You're watching another stream on TikTok? Damn. You chose a TikTok stream over me? How dare you? Wait, did you become a member? Did I miss that? Oh my gosh, you so did. I'm so sorry. Guys, for the longest time, the monitoring system on OBS, which is what lets me hear things that are in the stream, it's just what you use to hear the alert box, it has not worked for me in forever. And it pisses me off because then I miss things like that. Thank you for becoming a member, French Toast. That means a lot. Thank you so much. Wait, you're... Oh no, I look at two different colors. Sorry, my bad. But yes, thank you. Very much appreciated. Now I can buy dinner. What was I doing? Passing time. Oh my gosh, I had insomnia? Forgot. Oh my gosh, that so needs a rework. My lord. Yeah, I watched videos like that, Titanium. I remember the first time I saw The Long Dark, it was like that. It's so weird. I never played during that time, but I still remember like what the old wolf model looks like. It's kind of goofy. Alright, let's sleep for 6 hours. I would like to do 10, but alas, I'm not tired enough for that. And then I'll be heading out for the day, guys, so start saying your goodbyes. Kinda goofy, right? Well, I should get some birch bark tea on the way out, too. Alrighty, guys. I'm being generous. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for watching. Love having you all. Thanks to all the people that donated and all the new members. Hope to see you all again soon. Again, I'm hoping to stream more this week, so keep an eye out for that. And you're all amazing. I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys. Bye, French Toast. Bye, Moss. Bye, Bailey. Bye, Talks.